everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is your instructor Joy. Let me first play a tune for you. This was a little excerpt from a Mozart Violin Concerto number 5 A major, second movement, Cadenza by Joachim. Thank you very much for your continuous support, nice comments, and sending me donations, and I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I'm getting a little delayed answering all your questions. I'll try my best to answer your questions. Sorry about that. So this was a subscriber's request about double stop trills. So I made other videos about trills, in general technical aspects of trills, so I encourage you to check those videos out first. So now we're talking about trill and double stops at the same time. So here we have F sharp and D sharp, and here so which makes it quite hard. So now I'm going to offer you two different kind of solutions here. One, a short-term quick solution. Two, long-term but more sustainable solution. Okay, let's start with a short-term solution. So if you have to play such double stops, if you have a way of avoiding it, do avoid. Especially when you're playing a cadenza, we have freedom of picking what type of cadenzas we want to play. This particular one is by Joachim, which is very much played. But if you listen to a lot of violinists playing, they shorten the cadenza, especially this particular second movement, Joachim's cadenza, or they just put totally different cadenzas just for the second movement. So sometimes instead of double stop trilling, like to make it a little easier, a lot of violinists do just and to trill on your upper one, so that we don't have to do the double stops, because it's kind of hard. Long-term solution would be that I have two types of long-term solution. A kind of long-term solution and super long-term solution, because this is tricky technique, so it doesn't, I mean, most of us needs to spend quite a bit of time to fix it, because it has to do developing finger independence. So first long-term solution, which is rather short, is practicing dotted rhythm, which is used by numerous great pedagogists. Karfesh use it, Dunis uses it, Garlamian uses it, and Sevcik uses it. So namely it's this one. So you play long, short, long, short. That way you're allowing your finger to move fast, but also allowed to relax during the long notes. Goes like this. So long, and then short, long. Again. Then you would do a couple more times. And if you're done, then you do the reverse, which is short, long, short, long. Good. Let's try again. Yeah, and this would be first approach to fix your double stop trill or any type of fast run notes. What I really like, particularly, there aren't many double stop trill studies, but there are some. So Sevcik approaches developing finger independence, ultimately bringing us to the double stop trill by training one finger at a time, not both 1, 2, 1, 3, not like this, but rather one finger at a time. Namely, you're leaving the bottom note down and move on the upper one. Yeah, then. Sorry. Then you do fast. Sorry? Like that. And then there's a version of it that's by Sevcik. That I believe subject technique book 4, where the double stop goes. Then another one from Dunis. Dunis tries after doing the direct one. Then he does the grouping notes. So first you do, yeah, and then after this one, then he does it long, short, long, short, short, long, short, like this. Then he groups of 4, which I like it. So we gradually bring up to the trilling tempo. Yeah. Then next one. Yeah. Yeah. So if you spend a couple of weeks, you should already feel that your left finger muscle already kind of more active and having more control. Now, if you really want to master, then you could go into it in depth with different studies. Now, there are a couple of studies you could try. Rode has a lot of double stop studies. I believe it's Rode 23 that has a lot of double stops in it. Eventually bring us to the double stop trill as well. And also Fiorillo, I believe, let's see, Fiorillo, number 17 has some double stop studies that you could spend a long time to develop your left hand finger independence, which ultimately will bring us to a great, beautiful double stop trill. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and hope to see you again.